Beautiful. We'll still come back to the veterans, but let me get you talking sports tonight on Channels Television. We're taking a look at the third edition of the Lagos Women's Run. The coordinator, Tayo Popola, is with us in the studio, and she's just breaking it down for us what to expect for this year. You can be part of the program. I'm seeing messages already pouring in on Twitter, Channels_Sports, Facebook, Channels-Sports. Let's come back to Tayo veterans. Do you have age categories to that one? Maybe 80 to 100?
Well, for the veteran category, like I said, from the age of 45 and above.
Okay.
And above, I'm not saying that 100 years. Well, if you know you're fit, for 100 years that feels that they can walk, and I mean, some people, their walk is their running. Okay. For some of us, when we walk, is as good as we're running.
But what if an 80-year-old woman comes and she says she's fit? And you're looking at her, is this she cannot go?
Well, you see, what we've said we try not to do is to discourage people. But we'll look at you, if we feel that you can do it, we'd like you to know that, look, this thing is just fun. You know, if you feel that you want to walk 1 kilometer and that is your own 10 kilometers, so be it. But we're not going to discourage anybody. At the same time, we want to be sure of your medical level. And how do we do this? We let people know that before you can come in for a particular age, you have to let us be sure of your medical level. And some people said, okay, what if they're telling lies? We said, not really. I mean, we have some people that are going to be like assessors to us, and people that are going to help us to assess that.
Sounds good. And I see a beautiful turnout from the last edition. Like, how many women did we have running that day?
Last year we had more than 3,000 people, and
wow.
Well, at the start point we had a lot of people, okay. But you know, some of them when they start like that, they just go and go and go, and the ones that cannot run, maybe after some few kilometers, they just say, okay, they help themselves in different ways. You know, probably they look for the bus around and just join the bus, and at the end of the day, they've had fun. You know, yeah. That's the most important thing here. People are coming there to have fun, and. Fitness level, because you see, if you run, I mean, if you take part in a program like this, you're not really the same anymore. You're not the same in the sense that you feel better, you feel, I mean, your fitness level becomes better, your well-being becomes better, your self-esteem becomes better, and those are some of the things we're looking at. We look at women now, I mean, a lot of women, they're looking for a place to express themselves. And I have seen it that the moment you express yourself, you know, boringness will be out of it. You know, and when you talk to people, when you relate with people, there's a lot of things you're curing in that process. And that's why we say that, look, this thing goes beyond just running. It's meeting people, socializing with people, you know, and doing other things with your fellow women, you know. Like today, we had the press conference today. Okay. And some people were there, and they said, oh, God, this is actually beyond press conference. Because when somebody came and said, look, I'm advocating for, I mean, we brought an advocate for cancer, that, you know, make people that live with cancer to have that assurance that that is not the end of life. And it feels that, look, if you know what you're doing, if you're able to identify yourself, your well-being, your food, your intake, and do exercise, you'll be a better person. And those are some of the things that we try to interact with women on this event.
Beautiful. So people can actually come out and run for those causes.
Yeah,
and, give yourself some reassurance with sports. The name is Lagos Women's Run.
Yeah.
Is it for just women in Lagos?
No. But you see, it's in Lagos, and it's done in Lagos. Now, people come from other parts of Nigeria to do it. The only thing is that it's not, I mean, it's different from we saying that we're bringing people in from international. No, it's people within Nigeria. And if you feel you want to join us from other part of the, so be it. We don't mind. The most important thing that women from different walk of life are coming together under one thing, which is run.
Which is to run, and of course, other benefits attached to it, such as fitness, and she mentioned well-being, she mentioned social interaction, and networking also, and of course, it's going to empower women. Before we go on this break, the men, do they have any role at all?
They do. They, like, you know, Austin, you remember last time, a lot of men came, they came to support. I had some guys that came from different parts, and they were like, they even got to the venue before the women. Wow. Some of them got to the venue as early as 5:30. And I'm like, they said they just came to support. Some men came with their wife. They said they need to. Some guys told me that if they're not there, their wife will not be able to cover enough kilometers. So they came there to support. Some came to clap. They came from the beginning, and they even end with it. And, you know, they all ran with it. The only thing is the assessment will not be based on men. It will be only based on the women, you know. So
of course, it's the Lagos Women's Run. I get you. Thank you so much. Sports Tonight on Channels Television. We're taking a look at the 3rd edition of the Lagos Women's Run. So, men, get ready. November the 10th, they are going to be having another come out and support the ladies. So your wife says, no, I'm going to run. Just follow her, go and support her. Don't laugh at them. Just in case anyone falls. Just go there and give them good support. Let's go on this final break. When we come back, Tayo will give us more information as regards the Lagos Women's Run. Don't wrap up the show, but don't go anywhere. Stay. Welcome back, Sports Tonight on Channels Television. We still have Tayo Popola with us. Tayo, just to give us more details. When is this happening? Where is it happening? And what are those that can take part?
Well, this year, Lagos Women Run, it's, we have a change of route this time around because we feel that, okay, let's go, let's spread out. And that's what we're doing. And we're starting from Tafawa Balewa Square this time, and the route is going to run from Tafawa Balewa. You go Broad Street. From Broad Street, you come out on towards Akpogbon. From Akpogbon, you go on the bridge. Then we go towards the National Theatre. From the National Theatre, we get in there and come out on Costain. From Costain, you stop at Teslim Balogun Stadium.
Wow.
While we're having this, like we told people, it's more than a run.
Okay.
It's about tourism. You know, and I find out that there's a lot in Lagos that a lot of people don't know about. And when you're doing this, and people are saying that, oh, when you look at the route and say, oh, where is this place? Somebody will be able to tell you the history behind that place. And that is what roadways is all about.
Yeah.
And these are things we are going to do. You're going to go through some of this route. I mean, like you have from TBS, which has an historical aspect. Then you have the old prison, which is a freedom park, you know. Then you have the Tinubu Square, which have an history behind it.
Yeah.
Then you have where the claim to be Daily Times started from. I mean, the newspaper started from in Nigeria. You have places like that. And you go further down, you climb the bridge, and after the bridge, you go to National Theatre. There's something I've noticed. So young ladies of today, some of them don't even know National Theatre. You know, then some older people of today, the last time they heard of National Theatre was probably like 40 years ago. Wow. So we said, look, it should go beyond that. You see, that is why we say interaction, and a lot of things come with this thing. And when you by the time you go through all that and you go back to your bed, you start thinking, and oh, this is fun. Oh, you mean this place is still there? I remember this place. Oh, I've seen this place. So those are some of the things
but that will be part of the things we'll package for them to read before or after, because as they are running, they won't say.
Yeah, they won't. That's one of the things we're going to package. Yeah. And so when you go back, you now look at it. Oh, this is the history of the state. This is a state where you did this.
And you also keep people at home on that day for now. So you guys need to let us know proper information where alternative routes to use.
Yes, we're going to do that,
because it's going to really obstruct movement. I must say thank you so much. November the 10th. Yeah,
November 10th. 2018. Sure. We invite everybody, even Austin. I expect you to be there, and friends, everybody, you know. Let all of us have this fun together.
Push my mom and my wife out.
Please do.
Out.
Please do. Please do. Your mom can be in the veteran, and your wife can be in the open.
I just said just support, so don't take everybody to hospital. Thank you so much, Tayo.
Thank you,
for
Austin.
stopping by. And of course, to you, we'll just wrap up the show now. Let's go to social media. Olawuyi Ademola, you are my man tonight for this message. It says, kudos to the D Tigress. Apart from the fact that the girls are good, they are also beautiful. They're beautiful girls. Thank you so much, Olawi. And of course, wherever you're in the world watching Sports Tonight on Channels Television, keep talking to us on Twitter, Channels_Sports, Facebook, Channels Life. That's the show for the team. I'm Austin Okonakwan. In everything you do, remember, just keep talking sports. Bye for now.